Hey everyone, and hello. My name is Mario Antuna, and in today's video we are going to share with you the cost of living in Solano County's biggest city per population, Vallejo, California. And be sure to stick around to the very end for a fun fact on how Mare Island got its name. Located in the northeast end of the San Francisco Bay Area, Vallejo is only 35 miles from San Francisco. It's home to two regional hospitals, Kaiser Permanente and Sutter Health, along with three higher education learning centers. We have a satellite campus of Solano Community College. We have Touro University for those that are looking to get into the medical field. And then we also have Cal Maritime University. So here in Vallejo, we have a population just over 121,000, and it is steadily growing with lots of opportunities still for commercial, industrial, maritime, and residential on Mare Island, and coming soon a 28-acre Mariners Cove that is projected to have 175 units for sale, along with some mixed use of commercial buildings and expansive public parks. This will better the access and connection to the San Francisco Bay Area with the Vallejo Ferry Terminal that is very nearby. The median price range in Vallejo when it comes to real estate, it's going to put you between $442,000 to $479,000. House prices can go up and over $1 million, but also can get down into the high 300,000s. Oh, sorry, itchy. Now, if you're looking for condominiums, PUDs, that's planned urban developments, which is another variation of a condominium, or even mobile homes, prices can even dip lower, which would put you under $100,000 in some cases, which I'll be speaking in another video if it's already available. If not, will be available soon. Rents here in Vallejo are going to average a range between $1,474 to $2,152. That is when we're talking about a 1-bedroom to 3-bedroom, and this is an apartment. If you're looking at housing, this is going to be about $1,750 to $1,850, and that's either going to be for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, which are going to have a size of between 600 up to 900 square feet, which is not a whole lot of space, but that's what the going rents are for right now. And an interesting fun fact that I have learned while doing this research is that Vallejo, in terms of housing as a whole, 45% of the housing is actually rented, while only 55% is actually owned. So that's a difference of 5%, where it actually makes it 50. And a house that has 3 bedrooms or more can run a rent of up to $2,200 or higher, depending on the location and the size of the house. I've seen some rents, as I've been doing some of this research, that actually go up into $3,000, $3,100, $3,200, maybe as high up to $3,500. But like I said, that's all going to vary depending on, if it's a 4 or 5 bedroom size, and obviously one of the main things that we always talk about in terms of real estate: location, location, and location. Now, with transportation, automobile travelers are going to find Vallejo well connected to the region with state highways 29 and 37 that can take you into Sonoma County, the Napa Valley, and into Marin, along with Interstate 780 to take you to our neighboring sister city, Benicia, and then also into Contra Costa, and then Interstate I-80 that can take you either towards the Valley, Sacramento, or into the Bay Area as well. The San Francisco Bay Ferry provides service between Vallejo and into San Francisco at the following locations. Obviously, a bonus for Giants fans, it will stop at Oracle Park. If you were thinking about a day trip heading into the downtown area, you would get off at the ferry building in San Francisco, or you can also head on over to Pier 41. Those are the 3 destinations from the service between Vallejo and into San Francisco. What's nice for a lot of the folks that live here in the area is that with the San Francisco Bay Ferry service, it reduces the transportation costs when you're heading into San Francisco. If you're going to be driving into San Francisco, you're going to have 2 toll bridges that you're going to be assessed, and the toll bridges are $6. And that is the Bay Bridge when you're going into San Francisco, and then on the way back, crossing the Carquinez Bridge, that's another $6 as well too. Along, you're going to have reduced wear and tear on the vehicle, by driving, Plus, you don't have to worry about finding parking once you're in the city. And in most cases, it's going to be paid parking. But in addition, you have Soul Trans bus service here in Vallejo that will connect you to nearby BART stations, which stands for Bay Area Rapid Transit. That is the above ground subway system here in the Bay Area. So the cost of living. Is it expensive to live here? Yes, it is very expensive to live here. Seriously? Well, maybe not too much if you're comparing it to nearby neighborhoods. Here in the US, there is a national average score for the cost of living, which is 100. Any amount below 100 means it is cheaper than the US national average. A cost index above means it's more expensive. Overall, here in Vallejo, we have a score of 131.3, which puts us at 31.3 points above the national average. But when you compare it to California, Vallejo is 12% less, or 18 points, because California's index score is 149.9. Now, when it comes to eats, like grocery, because we all have to feed ourselves, you're not too bad off, because it's only 107.9, or let's just say 8 points above the national average. But surprisingly, as I'm doing this research, what I found is that health is actually less. It's actually 105, so it's only 5 points above the national average. And if you recall, when I spoke about transportation earlier, our transportation index score is 123.7. Now, the biggest jump, of course, is the housing cost of living index at 178, but it's still 25% less than the housing score of California, which is 239. Keep that in mind, the national average 100. So when you compare it to that, yes, Vallejo is very expensive. But when you're looking at it compared to California as a whole, we're definitely less, which has made Vallejo a desirable commuter community because of the higher housing prices here in the Bay Area. When it comes to Vallejo, you're going to find a community that's rich in diversity, in addition to various amenities, in which in another video, if it's not available yet, I'll get into more specific about neighborhood tours and all the amenities that go with that particular neighborhood as well too. But just to mention a few, if you love some cerveza, like I love me some cerveza, and especially I love me some craft brews, the Mare Island Brewing Company. Also too, when it comes to combining marine life, wildlife, and rides, you can't do any better than Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. This place is awesome for family, for everyone. You gotta go. Right. Check out the Vallejo Naval Historical Museum. You're going to get a lot of information there. And then one of the fun facts, which is I'm going to actually get into next, like I promised, as the story goes. In the mid-1800s, General Mariano Guadalupe Vallejo, his favorite horse, survived from drowning in the Carquinez Straits. The horse swam by to a nearby island. So General Mariano Guadalupe Vallejo, to honor that horse, he named that island that the horse swam to Isla de la Yegua. Isla de la Yegua, translated, is Mare Island. But that was my fun fact. So hopefully it came off pretty cool or smooth or whatever. Anyway. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this nugget of information I shared with you folks today. And then if you definitely got some value out of it, comment down below, hit the subscribe button along with the bell so that way you get alerted next time I upload a new video. And if you are ever moving or relocating into the area, we would 100% love to help you out in your home buying journey. If you have any questions regarding, Vallejo, surrounding areas, the housing market, definitely, I'll have my contact information down below. Feel free to reach out to me, text, DM on the socials, whatever it is, most convenient for you. Like I said, I'd be more than happy to help you out because this is what I do. I enjoy it so much, and the greatest joy I get out of it is just seeing, the smiling faces on those that I was able to, inform and help out, and they were able to accomplish their goals. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry. I definitely do appreciate your time. So again, with that being said, my name is Mario, and I'm out. Adios.